Imagine living in a country with not a single permanent river, no Nile, no Amazon, no flowing water cutting through the land. This is Saudi Arabia. It has 0 permanent rivers anywhere in the country. Yet more than 35 million people live here. So the question is simple. How is that possible? Saudi Arabia lies mostly on the Arabian Peninsula, one of the driest regions on Earth. The country has extremely low rainfall, high temperatures, vast desert landscapes. Because of this climate, rivers cannot flow year-round. Instead, Saudi Arabia has something called wadis. Wadis are dry riverbeds that only fill with water after heavy rain. Most of the year, they are completely dry. So, while water may flow briefly after storms, it never becomes a permanent river. In most countries, rivers are the center of life. Farming, drinking water, transportation. But in Saudi Arabia, people had to survive without rivers for thousands of years. Historically, communities depended on oases, wells, underground water sources. Settlements grew where water could be found beneath the ground, not on the surface. Cities did not form around rivers. They formed around water access. Today, Saudi Arabia relies heavily on technology. The country is one of the largest producers of desalinated water in the world. This water supplies major cities like Riyadh, Jeddah, Dammam. In addition, Saudi Arabia uses groundwater reserves, large water storage systems, modern pipelines stretching across the desert. But water without rivers comes at a price. Desalination requires huge amounts of energy, is expensive, depends on oil and power infrastructure. That water management is one of the biggest challenges facing the country. That's why Saudi Arabia invests heavily in water conservation, efficient irrigation, reducing water waste. In a land without rivers, every drop matters. Saudi Arabia proves something powerful. Life does not always follow nature's easiest path. Even without rivers, even in extreme deserts, people adapt. Technology evolves. Civilizations survive. Sometimes, the most impressive stories aren't about what a country has, but about what it lives without.